All right, we shall continue on with this vast variety of serpents of humanity, where people have taken just a simple concept and started creating their own way at home and everywhere else. I know. I remember Mike telling me that our next guy, Ryan, he sent a couple versions. Right? Didn't you tell me that? Like he kept
Yeah,
sending.
like a part 2 and then like a remastered and then a master version and then like the, 7-time platinum version. It was cool, man.
All right, well, let's talk to Ryan. Ryan, would you make 40 versions of this? What's going on?
Yeah, no, I just made one, but it just kept getting better and better and better.
You liked it more and more and more. Now,
Yeah.
do you write music or no?
Oh yeah. 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 I've been writing music
You do?
since 2004.
Really? Has
Mhm.
any of them, like, do you write for other people? Are they online or just like for yourself hobby type thing?
Yeah, it's all for me, but if anybody looks up now, if you have to look it up, Ryan C Tunes with no spaces, and you have to hit enter because it doesn't come up unless, if you're just searching it, we'll do those phantom ideas. Ryan C Tunes never comes up. So you got to type it out, hit enter.
So Ryan, the letter C.
Correct.
Okay, Ryan, the letter C, tunes, and then you do what? You hit .com or something?
Now you just Google it or
Just
YouTube it.
just Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm out
All
there.
right. So if I do this now, let me see here. I want to make sure it's legit. I want to be Ryan C Tunes. Ryan, and you say this will come. Ryan C Tunes comes up immediately.
Yeah.
Musical artist. Yeah.
That's
Stream
me.
Ryan C Tunes music, listen to songs, albums, playlist. I'm a man of God who loves music and I want to share my gifts with the world. Nice.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. So, what sparked you on this one? What sparked the Serpents of Humanity for Ryan?
Oh man. Well, it started so after I heard you say Serpents of Humanity, because I didn't have a name for my song before that. But when I heard you say that, I immediately, so January 2023, I heard you mention that the first time because I followed you after I watched your Somebody's Gotta Say It special.
Yeah.
So I followed you on Instagram. I saw your Serpents of Humanity post and I was like, we're talking about the same people here. So I wrote my original version. It's somewhere right around the end of 2020. And my first recorded version was April of 2021. So when I heard you say that, I was like, man, this is something special has just happened. And yeah, only thing I had to do was once I had the idea, Serpents of Humanity, I added Serpents of Humanity, Selling You Insanity, nice little rhyme. And then just had to change a couple lines, added a couple key changes, and turned out beautifully.
So you felt like you already had this technically. Technically, you had it, and you went, "Oh, that's more of the way it should be." The Serpents of Humanity.
And I was like, that's what this song is.
I feel like I heard this. Like you reached out to me, no?
I actually interviewed you on your Patreon podcast.
Yes. It's all coming back to me now. That's right.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying this, and I remember seeing the lyrics and stuff like that. All right. So since then, you put a couple together, and now you're going to present to the world the Serpents of Humanity by Ryan, the letter C Tunes, and you could check out all Ryan's stuff right there.
You got it, brother.
You're feeling good. You're feeling good about this. Let me see it. Unveiling the truth has now begun. The grip of the evil has been undone. A whirlpool is forming. The deep swamp is draining despite all the bioengineered raining. Well, I like that. The giant red beast is using his might. It is hiss, right? Hiss?
Yeah, well,
hiss might. It says hiss.
I tried a couple different things. Yeah, that's the one I sent.
Using his might.
I think the official lyric is his, using his might.
Okay. Low and hide from the light. They are screaming and pointing every direction. But that They spout evil opinions of. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's rock into it. Let's hear. And then, what kind of music do you play with this?
This is it's pretty hard sounding.
Really?
Yeah, I think you'll like it. Got a little bit of that angry voice in there, and yeah, it's good stuff. Every sound that you hear was made by either my face, my guitar, my xylophones, or a drum machine.
Okay. I love how people are in their world and they're putting this together, and I love your excitement. You're super stoked right now.
I'm super
love it.
stoked, bro. Yeah, when we talked the first time, I had it released, and I wanted to just.
I remember you saying that.
I wanted to focus on it, but I also wanted God to guide our conversation, and he did. And we ended up sharing stories about how God kind of reeled us both in. It was great.
Yep.
And it's funny because I think the Serpents were a little upset about that, because there's a couple times between then and now that the voices in my ear were saying, man, you wasted your opportunity. You wasted your 15 minutes of fame. And I was like, dude, I know that's not God. As soon as I heard that, I knew. And so here, right after that was happening, I was like, nope, I'm going to shut that down. And then I get the email from Margot saying, we're going to talk about the Serpents this time. So God was highlighted the first time. Now we're going to talk about his enemies.
All right. I love it. Because I'm a true believer in my wife and I have somewhat different views on that. Mm-hmm. I believe no matter what war you're in, spiritual, God, whatever it is, you need to know your enemy to fight your enemy.
That's exactly
so you can
right.
you can live in your own world, and some people like, just keep Jesus close and blah blah. That's all fine and good, but eventually the devil does come knocking, and he's really, really, really good at deceiving and manipulating and kind of steering you in this direction. So I am a hardcore believer in you got to know the enemy to fight the enemy. And unless you see or know or understand what the enemy is, well, then
you don't stand
it's going to be a tough battle when it really. No, you really don't. You really don't. So,
yeah.
All right. Let's see what you got there, Ryan.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Serpents of humanity, selling you insanity. The unveiling of truth has now begun. Grip of evil has been undone. A whirlpool is forming, the deep swamp is draining, despite all of the bioengineered rain. The giant red beast is using his might, bring himself low and hide from the light. They are screaming and pointing every direction, but that they spout evil opinions is altruism. In fact, they use deception to turn facts into fiction. They believe that they were put on earth to distract your attention, trying to turn every eye away from seeing the left and right wings of the red dragon hidden in darkness, because the exposure stings. The filthy dark water roils and ripples, waves begin breaking against strongholds and temples. Foundations are weakened and begin to crumble. Destruction becomes simple as we start to stumble. Serpents of humanity, selling you insanity. The calm waters of earth are weak and they're receding. A great wave is gathered, nothing is impeding. Rolling destruction has been renamed justice. It paints away good with broad strokes of brushes. The beast has a serpent who proudly adorns its 7 heads with beauty to disguise its 10 horns. The evil eye is opening and sees it's uncovered. The ancient one knows it's now been discovered. The final battle has yet to begin. So many of us still wrestling with our own darkest sin. Serpents of humanity,
I like the chorus.
Insanity. What is the only real source of truth? Who continues the telling of lies? If we keep digging for facts like a sleuth. The devil will run out of disguises. The time has come to make the decision. Only faith in the Lord enables true vision. Pray we are delivered from the evil one. The Lord's will on earth as in heaven is done. Wings spreading out and gathering great tides. All who see it begin taking sides. Don't be a serpent of humanity, 'cause we ain't buying your snake oil insanity.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you, Ryan. Dude, I hope you're not insulted by this, but part of me started hearing a reggae song. I don't know why.
Reggae. I
started
got a couple of them that
hearing
got that little
a
reggae
reggae.
beat. Need a little.
Serpents of humanity by I know that's not what that, but dude, it was catchy. I like that. It was
Thank you.
catchy.
Thanks.
I think it's
Thanks,
one of
yeah.
the most catchy ones I've heard so far. Super catchy.
I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, it was a great
Well-
one to put together. And yeah, and so I look at, like, here's how I see it. We got the body of Christ, you got the body of the beast, which is made up by the serpents of humanity. And then we're here, I believe, in the fight, like the war is on. And so
100%.
I believe you and I are both here to try to let people have informed consent so that they know exactly what's going on around them.
Yeah, it's like I know I bring up Judas Priest a lot, but it reminds me of Saints in Hell, where the saints have now just showed up in hell, and we are here to turn it all around. And the true battle has really started and resonated, and it's on its way. And all the different types of saints are doing everything in their power, using every single tool in their heart and soul and existence to finally put it all out there to let them know, like, hey, we no longer have to allow the demons to run it all.
That's
Love
right.
it.
Yeah, brother. Those serpents,
Very good job. Ryan,
they don't want us to know what's
what
up.
happened there?
And like, they put a lot of fear into people, and apocalypse is no different. Revelation means apocalypse, means unveiling of truth. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
No, I know. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, we're all here in borrowed time. It's what we're going to do in this time to make it either better for humanity or worse for humanity.
That's
so,
right. Yes,
Ryan,
sir.
great job, brother. Good job,
Thank you.
Hammer.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I'm sure people are going to dig it. So I really appreciate you being creative and putting that out there, man. Ryan C, the letter C, Tunes, and you can hear that too there, right? Can you hear Serpents on there?
You sure can.
All right.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
all over the place,
Thank
wherever you want it. SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube. You just type in Ryan C. Tunes in Google and you'll find all the options.
Cool beans. Have a good one, Ryan. Thanks, brother.
You too, Jim. Thank you, brother.
Check out the Breuniverse every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. If you can't wait till then, sign up for Patreon and get it 2 days early, along with other exclusive content.